Hello everyone, it's Adele de Caso here. I hope you're having a good day. Today, for something a little bit different, I'm going to not do one of my usual videos where I just give you some tips or tell you about what's going on. I'm going to give you an office tour. So I'm going to show you around my new office. It's always been an office, but just recently I've tweaked it a little bit, rearranged some things, had some cupboards built, so I'm really happy with it, and I thought I would give you a little tour. Also, at the moment, I'm currently doing a course all about decluttering. So it's called Release and Reclaim, and it's a really good course. It's a daily 30-day course where I journal in the mornings, and then I also declutter, so get rid of, let go of 3 things a day. So it's been like a really good process for me. I'm really enjoying it. I'm only, I think it's 8 days into it now, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm starting to really find that it's helping me just to let go of some things. So I thought there was no better time than to just give you a little tour of my office, because I have recently got rid of a lot of things out of there. It's really coming together now. It's not quite there, but it's nearly there. So I thought I would show you around. So let's go and have a look. So here is my office, and I'm really happy with how it's coming on. It's always been a really nice room, but it was very, very cluttered, and there was just so many different things in here, like things like the children's old schoolwork, knitting wool material, as well as all my books and all my work stuff. So it's had a big clear out recently, and Jamie has built me these awesome cupboards over here. I wanted something that was, I wanted a lot of cupboard space, so I could store a lot of things away that I didn't want to be on show. So I used these cupboards for, files and just all sorts really. There's files in there. There is old files of invoices and things like that. And then on the bottom shelf I've got some product there for my Oriflame. On the top here, I love these boxes. I've always loved these boxes from TK Maxx. The bottom one hasn't got anything in it yet, but the middle one's got skincare sample wallets in it. The top one has all things like bits of wrapping paper and nice gift bags and things like that, so that's where I keep all that sort of thing. There's my in tray. This is my boxes that I use for my receipts. There's the printer, which is very temperamental. In these cupboards here, I've got a mixture of things. The bottom there, there's a kit that I use for rubber stamping, so that's got all like crafty bits in. Here we've got some old small journals, my planners, my books, some padded envelopes to send them in. These are some plaques that I used to sell on my website, so I've got them on my Etsy store now. What else have we got? So here's my desk, and I actually love the desk. The desk used to be at the other end of the room, so as you came into the office it was straight on, but now since I've turned it this way I much prefer it, so it's better for the light. It's just better, it just feels like I'm not staring at the wall. I've got the windows and the light coming in, so it's really nice. So I had a new computer probably about a year ago now, I think it was. I had this, and it's changed everything. I just absolutely love it. So I do spend a lot more time in here now that I've got my my desktop computer, because everything I used to do was on my laptop. So I used to just move around the house from one room to another, but I do tend to find that I'm in the office a lot more now I've got this computer. I absolutely love it. And there's my daily planner, which I record all my gratitude and all my abundance, and I love it because it's got my list for everything I have to do in my timetable, but it's also like a manifestation planner where I write down all my gratitude and everything. So there's also a section for notes and inspiration, so anything that inspires me goes on there, and I just love using that planner. And then each day I'll tear off the sheet, and then I've just created this new ring binder here to store those in. And that's the book that I'm reading at the moment, You Are a Badass. Absolutely fantastic book, second time I've read that. Down here in this basket are all my current Oriflame catalogues, so I like to keep them in there. This is my chair that I bought from upstairs. It used to be in our bedroom. I bought it down because I've always wanted a reading chair. So I've not actually sat in it yet to read, but that's what it's for. And then there's some books there that still haven't found a place. Just need to find them a place somewhere. On the wall, I've got all my little quotes hanging up there. As we turn this way, this is my goal section. So I've got my goal board. This is a layout of my Oriflame team. I like to keep track of who's who and who's where. My next title in Oriflame is Diamond Director, that's what I'm going for. Down here on the floor we've got something that hasn't quite found a place yet, that's just a box full of all crafty bits as well. And then here, one of my bookcases, Jamie actually made this piece of furniture when he was younger, so I've always kept it. And I recently, well, a couple of years ago, I painted it white. It was a wooden, just a wooden colour, but I've painted it white and I really like it. So I saw an idea on Pinterest to get baskets to put my books in. So some of my books are on there. And then I've also got this other bookcase that I've also bought from upstairs. Now this was upstairs in Javi's room, my son's room. So I bought that down because he definitely wanted it out of the way. He wasn't using it for anything. So I've started to put all my books, all my personal development books on there. And then at the bottom, on the bottom two shelves, I have literally just hundreds of journals. So this is all my past journals, and I just love having them now on display because I can get to them easily and just pick them out and read through them. So that's really good. This is another box that's got product in it. I don't think this one has anything in it yet, so that's just waiting for something. Here is a selection of pictures that I'm going to put on the wall. So I'm going to take this one, the Barrier Reef picture. I love these pictures. When we started going all around the world on conferences with our business, we used to bring a picture from every place. So here I've got the Great Barrier Reef, that was our very first one. And then this one here is the penguins on Boulders Beach in Cape Town, which was absolutely, amazing sight to see. So we bought that picture to remind us of that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap them round. So I'm going to put the penguins over here, in fact here I think, on this side, and then the Barrier Reef is going to go over where the penguins are now on that long wall there. And then these I'm going to create like a picture wall. So I've just started, some of these I'd already got, they were already on the wall. That was it was an old birthday card, or no, it wasn't a birthday card, it was a card for, I can't remember now. I remember who it was from. It was from a good friend of ours that was in our team years ago. Can't remember what the occasion was. Anyway, I framed it because I really liked it. And then there's an old photograph there that needs to go in the lounge with the photograph wall. This London picture I found in Spain on our last trip and thought it was really cool. And then these little postcards, I've had those up on the wall, over on the rack that I showed you first over there. They were up there, so I've decided I'm going to frame those. I've also got this picture of London. This is a card that I found in TK Maxx, or Home Sense I think it was. And it's the ice rink that we discovered when we were in London at Christmas this year, and it was so beautiful that when I saw this I thought, oh, that's a great picture to frame, put in my office. I've got a couple more here. This one I got from TK Maxx recently as well, because I just love quotes, positive quotes. So I'm going to create a picture wall here, just with all my different quotes and things on there, so that will be a nice backdrop then for when I'm on Zoom calls or webinars and things. So yeah, that's it. I absolutely love my office now. I really feel like it's cozy. Oh yeah, and I didn't show you the rug. This is the rug that used to be in our lounge. This was from Laura Ashley when I worked there years ago, and I used to get lots and lots of things with my discount because it was such a good discount. But yeah, I really like the office now. So it's coming together really well, and it's where I spend quite a lot of time now. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Bye.